Hello, parents. Wanted to take this week to try something new with the parent newsletter. So shoot me a text or an email. Let me know how you feel about the video format instead of the document, and we'll see about making this a permanent fixture depending on how everyone feels about it. So, as normal with the newsletter, I'm going to try and hit this week, next week, and the next 8 weeks just to get ahead of the curve on some stuff. So, we'll begin with this week. This coming Sunday, December 8th, we have the Joyful Noise Children's Worship Program, but we also have the Students Open Gym. If you remember last year, we tried to do students and children's worship program on the same night as normal and just let it be a double booked thing, but students just turned into absolute chaos. Instead of canceling or trying to do something new, we're just going to let that chaos happen. So we'll be having an open gym this week for students where I'll have 9 Square up, I'll have Gaga Ball up, I'm going to make lake water, we'll have snacks, and any teenager that wants to come, whether they have to be there for Joyful Noise or not, you're more than welcome to hop over, even if it's just for a little bit during, before, not after. Like it's the same time. They both end at 8, but you get the point. You can hop in, you can hop between. If they have like a little sibling in the worship program and would like to hop over for a minute, they're more than welcome to do that. But that will be happening concurrently with Joyful Noise. It'll be 5:30 to 8, so it'll be about 30 minutes ahead of time, and it'll be an alternative for teenagers, 6th through 12th graders, to come over instead of going to that if they don't want to. If they don't want to. And so that'll be this coming Sunday. Next Sunday, the 15th of December, we will start our final series for 2024. It's called Waiting. It's an Advent series. We just had our Advent prayer night, and so we're going to kind of capitalize on that with an Advent teaching series that is the 15th and 22nd. Week 1 of that series on the 15th will be about waiting for Jesus' birth and what it looked like for the Israelites to do that. And then the 22nd will be about waiting for Jesus' return, which we are doing right now, and what that should look like for us. The 22nd will also be our Christmas party for students, which typically is very ambiguous, and we just do Christmassy stuff. This year, it's going to be a little bit more scheduled out. From 5:30 to 6:30, we'll have our normal food. We'll have breakfast for dinner. We'll have Christmas snacks, Christmas drinks. We'll have a scavenger hunt, like a Christmas-themed scavenger hunt through the entire upstairs of Lakeside. And I will be delivering on my promise from One Meal as well. For those of you that don't know, we had a fundraiser recently. I wanted to raise 500 food items for Action Ministries, and I said, if you hit 700, which is not going to happen, I will shave my head. I will be bald. And they hit 800. They hit 800 items, the students did. And so I will be at the Christmas party shaving my head. What my concern became was that being a distraction from part 2 of our waiting series. So Sarah Ball will be teaching that night instead of myself. I will be sulking in the corner over not having any hair anymore. It's going to be a great, great, sad time. It's going to be a blast. That Christmas party is going to be a lot of fun, so do not miss it. Then we'll have a break for a week on the 29th, and we'll come back on January 5th. January 5th will kick off the back half of our school year. It'll be a bit more extravagant. There's not a ton of details to share yet, but that will be back to normal, 5:30 to 8, groups as normal, everything is normal. And then to cap off our 8-week period, from now, January 19th, we're going to have 2 events. One is for parents, one is for students. The first is right after service. We will be having Parents Connect, where we will be talking through spring events, spring meaning January through May, allowing you to ask any questions or raise any concerns that you have for events or teaching series that we have during that time. I'd love to bring clarity and answer those questions, so be there at Parents Connect on the 19th. And then that night is the night before Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so we will be having students late night from 5:30 to 10 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. for anybody that would like to stay. Students can check out at any time. If they are coming to the event at any time, I ask that they get there between 5:30 and 6:30, as would normally happen. But if they feel like leaving at 8, they're more than welcome to. But if they don't feel like leaving until 10, they can stay until 10. But please don't leave them here any later than 10. Be there at 10, no later than 10, please. I want to make sure that I'm able to get my leaders out at a timely manner. And so keep an eye out as those dates come up as January 19th approaches for not only spring events, but we'll also be rolling out more details about summer camp. We've already got the date, which is June 29th through July 3rd. Registration will start to open up here very shortly, and we will have additional meetings about that for you to ask questions or raise concerns as usual. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you for listening. I look forward to seeing everyone on Sunday night.